Hello, welcome back to the Delisha Rampa podcast, and I am Delisha. So today I have with me a story about this lady who's saying, since getting married, my friend's life revolves around her husband. So this thing of getting married, moving to another city, going back to school or going to school, like whatever, the changes in life, the stages in life, where do they have to do with friendships or any kind of relation in life? So this is what I'm gonna be learning about today. But before I get into the story, could you please like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so that you do not miss any episode that I'll be posting in the future? Are you done liking? Okay, let's get into the story. This story was written, or it's coming from the Kaya FM, the Blind Spot podcast by the best tea in the city. I'm just gonna read that. You're gonna read with me, right? A listener shares that a friend recently got married and she is more than happy for her. However, her concern is that since getting married, her friend has made no time for their friendship and is always with her husband. I might not know the full detail around the story, but the beginning of it, it's giving you are nagging, you are jealous, you know, it's giving you need to grow up. But anyway, let's dive into it because I might be wrong. Could be wrong. She feels her friend has lost her sense of self and her life revolves around her husband. So she reached out to their podcast, the best tea in the city, with T-Bowls. The listener wants to know if she could be missing any blind spots. Okay, let's hear. This is her. Uncle T, my good friend, got married last October. While I am happy for her, I am starting to feel like her life now revolves around her husband. Ever since she got married, she's been like a shadow of herself. She almost always goes out with her partner, and if she doesn't, she must leave before 9 o'clock, like 9 p.m. She left social media and she no longer drinks. You know what? Let me just comment on this one before I finish it. Just this alone. You know what? Obviously, me and her, we have a different perspective, first of all. Second, I want to understand something because life has phases, life has levels, okay? We met in varsity, we studied together. From there, we get jobs in different cities, in different fields. Trust me, the fact that I'm in another city, you're in another city, we are definitely seeing life differently. And because of that, we're going to have different opinions, or rather perspective in life. So just because we were together in uni doesn't mean we're gonna stick around, because the fact that I'm in another side of the world, you are in another side of the world, we're seeing life differently. Therefore, what we used to value might not be of value to me now, honestly. And I think this is what the friend is struggling from. They were friends, they used to go out and drink, come back late. That's the thing in life, I guess. And now she's married, priorities are changing. You know, she needs to prioritize her family. And I also once heard this guy, what he said, when he once he becomes in once he's in a committed relationship, he's gonna delete his social media, because social media is a distraction. And I do agree with him. I do agree with her. So she deleted social media. Apparently, she's a shadow of herself. That's wild. How could you say that? Even if you see it, go get a lie, because you are not a shadow of yourself. Let her be a shadow of herself. I don't know what's wrong with her. Friend, what's wrong with you? she can't divide her attention that much clearly. That's why she's putting on more into her marriage than the friendship. Like, why put into the relationship? I mean, the friendship. She's focusing into her marriage. When what comes with marriage, it's family. The marriage itself, your husband, the relationship between you and your husband. In the future, you're gonna have kids. So how are you gonna balance this thing of friendship and going out to drink on top of that? No, you are being too much. And she also cries that she's no longer drinking. Like, that's her health. What's wrong with you? I think you're not a good friend. I think she's not a good friend. And you remember this famous one, may sound like a cliche, but they always say that married women must not be friends with unmarried women. I think that's what the friend is doing. Yes, she just don't want to be with by telling her straight up, like, you know what, friend, I am married now, you are not married, therefore our relationship ends here. I think that's what she's doing, don't you think? Let me finish up. And I know that when you get married, elders tell you that your partner must be your friend and you must not have non-married friends. I told you, she knows, but she still wants to be a headache in her life. Like, but what's weird for me is that my friend has been with this guy for years. Okay, okay, and always we will all always hang out. So why the change now? The change is that she's married and you're not married. Why don't you get it? Could it be this is the reason why they say you can't be friends with people who are not married because you are not understanding, because we are not understanding rather? I think so. I think so. Would I be wrong to cut my friend out of my life for my own sanity? What could be my blind spot? I'm sorry, but this is really funny. She's crying for a friend. Oh my god. She's crying for a friend. I think she's really missing their friendship, how it used to go about. But I think it's just common sense. I think it's just common sense that she she's not invested in the friendship solely because she is married now. And maybe on top of that, as much as she says she's been with this guy for years and they used to go out and do whatever, why they changed now? I think it's because you remember that saying that says you are single until you are married. So I guess she tried the whole thing as she's single until she's married. But when she gets married, she's going to change her priorities, which is what the friend missed out. So anyway, I might be crazy for saying all these things, but can I please hear from you? I don't have the comments on this one because I want to hear from you. Can I please hear from you? Leave a comment down below and also do like the video if you haven't. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also share with other people so that they can learn. Why am I stuttering my speech? Otherwise, let me love and leave you.